good morning, everybody. Good morning, Storytime stars. Miss Michelle with you today. Thank you for coming to Storytime. Let's start by saying hello with the peanut butter and jelly song. Ready? Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nicely as we can. Hello, good morning. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello! Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loudly as we can. Ready? Hello! Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quietly as we can. Ready? Hello. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello, everybody. Hello, Patrick, Caleb, Emily. Hello, Melanie. Keep talking in the chat if you want today. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slowly as we can. Good morning, Lily and Harry and Teddy. Good morning, Morgan. Good morning, good morning. And one more hello very slowly. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Miss Michelle. I work at the Hastings Library. And before we do our first story, could you look out the window if you can see out the window from where you are? Tell me what the weather looks like where you are. Does anybody have a window near? They can tell me what the weather looks like. What do you see out there? What's going on? What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is it sunny? Is it raining? Can you tell? Can you tell? What do you see when you look out the window? Hello, Elise and Ava. Do you see sunshine today? I don't see it where I am. I see a gray sky and clouds. Some of you see clouds, and me too. It looks pretty gray out there. It's not raining though. Do you see any wind where you are? Do you see any leaves fluttering on the trees or things moving in the wind? Oh, is somebody's, Melanie, is it raining where you are? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll get some rain too where I am. I don't see any wind where I am. It's cloudy, says Lillian. Yes, it's cloudy where I am too, but no wind. Everything's perfectly still. But that's what I wanted to talk about today with our stories is wind. Maybe you can read this with me. It's the W-I-N-D, spells wind. Let's sound it out together. Ready? Wind. Wind. Well, today I see no wind, but a few nights ago, I woke up and I heard branches crashing and water. It was raining and I could hear the leaves. It was so windy. So I thought I would do a story or two about wind today. This story is by Pat Hutchins. It's called The Wind Blew. And the wind does so many things in this story. It doesn't just blow. Listen to some of the things it does. It snatches, it sweeps, it whips something, it spins something, it grabs something, it tosses something, it plucks something. What else does it do? It whirls something. It blows. Yes, we know that. It pulls, it tosses, it sends, it does all kinds of things because it's a very windy day. So here is the story of the wind blew. First, the wind took the umbrella from Mr. White and turned it inside out. It snatched the balloon from little Priscilla and swept it up to join the umbrella. And not content, it took a hat. And not satisfied with that, it whipped a kite up into the sky and twirled and whirled and whirled it up in the air up there. It grabbed a shirt that was out to dry and tossed it up into the sky. It plucked a handkerchief from someone's nose, achoo, and up, 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 up it rose. It lifted the wig from a judge's head and didn't put it back. Instead, it whirled the postman's letters around and round and round and round they went. The wind blew so hard, it took a flag off the flagpole, and up, up, up it rose. It took the scarves from the two twins and threw them up with the other things. I don't know why I'm making it so neat. It's windy. And then it sent the newspapers fluttering around. And then, tired of all the things it found, it mixed them all up and blew them down to the ground and blew out to sea. That's a pretty windy day. That's what it was like the other night. Did you hear the wind the other night? Maybe you were fast asleep. Okay. All these things got blown around. Can you wiggle your fingers? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's do open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them. Creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Good. Okay. Hands on your shoulders, hands on your knees. Hands behind you, if you please. Hands on your hips, by your nose. Touch your hair and touch your toes. Now way up in the air. Now pull them down and hold them there. Now let's clap. 1, 2, 3. Now stand tall like a giant tree. Okay, here comes the wind. Here go the leaves, fluttering, fluttering, fluttering down, all the way down to the ground. And come back up. Very good, very good. Good morning, Kai. Hello, hello, everybody. If you're just joining us, I'm Miss Michelle. Today we're talking about the wind. The wind. It flutters the leaves. Oh, we saw from our story it does so much. Our next story has wind in it too, and a lot of different creatures who are having a little argument. Let's see. It has some shapes like circles. I've got 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. And then this blue kind of half circle, that's an important shape. And this one with the 3 little bumps on top. And this one that looks like a little slice of pizza. Well, one day the wind blew, whoosh, and this is a story called Wind Blown by the way, by Edward Manzo, the wind blew all these shapes onto the board. Whose shapes could they be? Well, the chicken said, oh, those are my shapes. Here's the chicken. They're your shapes, chicken? Let's see, really? There we go. Oh, there's the chicken's comb, chicken's eyes, and the chicken's beak. They do look like those shapes belong to the chicken, don't they? But then, wait a minute. Glub, 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 says the fish says they're his shapes. Well, they look like the chicken shapes, but the fish says they're my shapes. I cut those shapes up. The chicken says, well, I'm the one who found them lying around. But the fish says, well, I'm the one who cut up the pieces that the chicken saw lying around, so they're my shapes. Let's see what the fish would look like if they were his shapes. Well, here's his body, and the fish has eyes too, so let's put those up there. And, what do you think the little pizza shape is? Oh, it must be his tail, his fin that helps him swim. And here's another one on the side. Whoop. Get back up there. The fish says they're my shapes because I'm the one who cut the shapes into pieces that the chicken saw lying around. Well, they do sort of look like the fish's shapes, don't they? But wait a minute, I hear something else. No, they're mine, chirped the bird. They're yours. Where are you, bird? Yes, says the bird, I'm the one who made the paper that the fish cut into pieces that the chicken saw lying around. Well, let's see about that. Let's make our bird fly. Here's a wing. And of course, the bird is going to have eyes too. Are they yours, bird? Could be. Two eyes and a beak for bird. Now, why are they yours, bird? Oh, because you made the paper that the fish cut into pieces that the chicken saw lying around? Well, you could be right. No, they're mine. Oh, wait, I hear a very quiet voice. Is that you, snail? The snail says, no, they're mine. I chopped down the wood that the bird made into paper that the fish cut into pieces that the chicken saw lying around. Oh, well, let's see. Maybe the snail has a point there. Let's take that half circle. This goes like that. That goes like that. And then our two eyes for our snail. Oh, and look, little antenna, little feelers on top. Maybe the shapes do belong to the snail. No, the shapes belong to me, said the frog. Frog? Yes, because I'm the one who found the tree the snail chopped down that the bird made into paper that the fish cut into pieces that the chicken saw lying around. Okay, let's see. Is it possible? Here's our little frog. Oh, let's make frog's eyes far apart. Oh, there's his mouth, and there's his body. Well, who do you think the shapes belong to? Here comes a big gust of wind. Whoosh, and all the shapes fly into different places. If I were to blow those shapes over to you, what do you think you would make with them? You might do that today if you want for a craft. And I'm going to see, let's see, what would you do with this little pizza piece, this little triangle thing with a round end, and we've got circles. Those could be eyes or something totally different. I'm going to show you what I would make if these were my shapes. I'm going to get a piece of paper. Oh, here, I'll just take the word wind. I'll turn it over. And this is what I'm going to do. Mine's going to be something to eat. So I'm going to draw something. You tell me if you know what it is. It has a triangle in it and some lines. And then if this were my design, I would make, okay, this is what I drew. And now this is going to go like that. That's going to be like a little cookie right there. That's going to be a cherry. And maybe these can be little pieces of chocolate. Maybe these can be more cookies on the side. Can you tell what it is? What do you think that is? I hope you can tell. It's tasty and it's cold. Yes, you're right. It's an ice cream cone. Now, if you want to go make something with the same shapes, go right ahead. But there's another craft I wanted to show you that's kind of fun too. If you have paint, I'm at home, so I don't have paint here today, but I just used food coloring. And what I did is I put a drop, I'll be right back, on my piece of paper. I have my paper here, I have a straw here. I'm gonna make my own wind by blowing in the straw, like this. And move the color around. You can move your paper around. You could even try to make a letter or a shape. It's kind of hard though. Mine looks more abstract, but it's fun and you might want to try that at home if you have some paint. So there's our craft for today. And I want to thank you. Oh yes, ice cream, yeah. I want to thank you for joining me, and let's sing the goodbye song. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope it's not too windy. Ready? It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye. I'll see you all next time. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.